as I'm sure you can tell by the title, we are going to be crocheting in this video. So I've been dying to make a poncho. I've been seeing them all over Pinterest. A lot of the techniques I'm using in this project are ones I learned through like short tutorials and things like that. I'll just put links to TikTok videos that basically teach you how to do the technique in the bio. That way, if I'm not explaining it well, you can see how I learned it, because I don't feel like I'm a good teacher. So today is Monday and I'm going to try to finish this by Friday. I want to wear it on Friday, which means we really just have like a couple hours in the evening after work to work on it. So I have a yarn addiction. If you saw the pile of yarn I have in my living room right now, you would agree that I should not be buying any. So I'm really challenging myself to crochet with the yarn that I have. So this is going to be our primary yarn. It's just this like pure white acrylic. This looks like a hot mess, but I have like just some random like shades of blue scrapped yarn that I kind of want to see if I can blend in to the stitch, I guess, essentially. I'm gonna see how I like it, and honestly, if it just starts looking stupid, I just won't use it. The white yarn is quite fine. I'm going to go in with a 4mm hook. So let's start off the project, and then we'll probably do check-ins like every hour or so to see what the progress is. I'm going to chain 57. You need to chain something that is divisible by 3. That is just one rule from the tutorial that I'm following. Your number is going to determine how long your poncho is, essentially. So if you want your poncho to be longer, you're going to want to crochet a longer number, and if you want it to be shorter, you're going to crochet a shorter number. Just make sure it's divisible by 3. So let's start off this yarn. I'm actually going to go up to 75, so let's keep going. Okay, so I've chained 75 and I'm feeling a lot better about this length. I do want it to be cropped, so it really just depends on how cropped you want it to be. But now we can actually start on the stitch. So this is how it looks. We basically just created our very first box. Just one row complete. As you can see, we're doing this mesh stitch where we have these gaps in between. Nice and easy thing about this from here on out is you don't really need to count as much. You will literally just put it in the loop from the previous. So you'll count the 2 and then you'll put it here. So I think I'm gonna work for like an hour on this and see how many rows we can achieve, and then we can do a check-in and see how far we got. So let me give you a progress report. Currently on our 12th row, so we have a long way to go, but I actually feel like we're making great progress. I think that's my favorite thing about this stitch is I can finish the rows so fast. So I'm just gonna continue on doing rows for a little bit and then we can check back in. Checking back in, it's only been like 40 minutes, but I'm kind of over it, so I think I'm gonna call it for tonight. I might do a couple more rows when I lay down, but this is the progress that we have made so far. So I just started row 19, so we've made a good bit of progress and I'm feeling pretty good about it. Thinking once we're done with the full shawl poncho thing and we attach it, then maybe we can do kind of like an ombre at the bottom using the light blue and the dark blue. But we'll cross that road when we get there. Right now, I just need to finish the base of this and then we can get into the fun stuff. But yeah, I might do a little bit more, but for the most part, this is where we're checking in for day 1. Hi again, it's Tuesday, so I'm gonna give you a progress report on our project and we're gonna pick up from here. We didn't crochet anymore last night, and then I did a little bit this morning before work, but not much. So we're basically picking up where we left off yesterday. Hello again, it is day 3, it's Wednesday. This is where we are on our project. This is probably going to be very sped up in the actual video because I'm literally just doing the same thing over and over again. I'm honestly a little bit over it, just trying to get to the next step. It's probably going to be like a minute for y'all, but just know it was hours and hours and hours and hours and hours for me. So this is how much of the skein I have left, so I'm starting to get a little nervous. It is Thursday, which means it is day 4. I was about to say day 3, it's day 4. I can show you where we are. As you saw yesterday, went in with a second skein of yarn. Thank God I had it. And this is where we are. I think this is where we're stopping. I could probably do a couple more rows, but we're gonna save this because we might need it for something. So we can go into the next steps of the project. Okay, so from here, turning what is essentially like a mesh scarf into a crochet shawl wearable is super duper easy. So you're gonna fold your scarf in half. Depending on how you want it to look and where you want like your neck hole to be and whatnot, it's going to determine where you're gonna sew it closed essentially. I want mine to be more like leaned off to one side. I'm going to actually sew starting like here all the way to the opening on the end. So this end is the folded side. This is the open-ended side. I'm going to sew down using this thread, basically connecting the front and the back all the way to like here-ish. Okay, so I sewed basically like halfway down, and that opening that you still have open is right here. So I wanted to do like an asymmetrical thing with it. So this is where we are so far. Here, this is my vision. So this is something I definitely could have done before I attached the sleeve together basically. But I just want to continue down this side with that ombre effect of the blue and get like a very fun, like long dramatic sleeve. Kind of where we're going from here. So I'm happy. We're at the fun part. It's day 5 and I'm super excited to show you the final look for our crochet project this week. This is how she turned out. I love the off the shoulder with the bralette. So I just have a little bralette under here and I think it looks very nice. This comes like right below it, which is exactly how I wanted it. And then the sleeve cascades down and then we have the shades of blue. I also, this was like a happy accident. I sewed this and like kind of had trouble up here. So I have a little like peaky shoulder thing going on, but I actually really like it. So I did not fix it. Happy with it. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope it was easy to follow along and that the videos that I tag as well below are like helpful with like the fundamentals of actually putting it together. But yeah, this is how it turned out. I'm very happy with our project and I'm actually very impressed that we got it done by Friday because doing all these rows was not fun. But yeah, bye, thanks for watching.